Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Who's excited for NACC bronze match? AE versus 9 o'clock. I know I am. What about you, Paulo?
Yo, I definitely am. I am back. I'm sorry, guys. I missed you guys yesterday. I had something to do, but more importantly, I'm back. So let's get right into it.
Perfect. So let's talk about the game a little bit. This is AE versus 9 o'clock. Both team plays really well tomorrow, but made a lot of mistakes. Who do you got the upper hand on this match?
Well, I didn't watch the match. Let me be honest. I didn't watch the matches yesterday. I only like managed to watch like the last one. But apparently, from what I've been hearing, at least in the comment section and like the rumors, words spreading around, I think 9 o'clock might have the advantage here.
You would say 9 o'clock. Well, I'm surprised. I think I might have to go on AE on this one, just because they played really well. Like the first match against BTK, they came in hot, and then the second and third game they made a lot of mistakes. Sorry, and then I'm sure if they fix those mistakes, they'll be a hard team to beat today.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's see that. So it's still a 50-50 either way, because I know both teams are really really good.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree. This match is best of three, guys. The winner of this match does get $2,000 USD and a total of 15,000 diamonds. So this match, there's a lot on the line. Like I'm pretty sure both teams must be a little bit nervous, but there is a lot on the line, guys.
Yeah, that's still a lot of money. $2,000 and 15,000 diamonds. That's for the Manny Pacquiao skin for everyone.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree. In case some of you are wondering, BTK and Gosu match is tomorrow. It's not tonight. Just a heads up. We don't know the time yet. I don't even know the time yet. It'll be announced later on tonight. So I'm not too sure, but I know most of you are excited for that. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel and check the community posts that I make, or even join my Discord, and I'll be keeping you guys updated on there.
I'm actually excited for the grand finals because I actually want it to happen today, not even tomorrow, bro. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, I know.
Man, the El Clasico version of North American region and BTK versus Gosu. What a classic.
Let's save that for tomorrow, Apollo. Let's save it for tomorrow. Let's worry about AE at 9 o'clock right now. That's the highlight of tonight, and we need to focus on that.
For sure, for sure. Let's get right into it in a couple of seconds.
Hold on, I just gotta make the lobby and invite everyone.
So how's everybody doing so far? If you guys think Aether Explicit is gonna win, just do a hashtag AE in chat. If you guys think 9 o'clock is gonna win, do a hashtag 9 on chat. Pretty simple. Who do you guys think is gonna win? And I'll try to judge based off the spam on who's favored in the match. Why am I gonna say fight? This is no UFC. This is Mobile Legends.
This is Mobile Legends. Well, they kind of fighting, kind of use some skills here and there, and
I guess so. I guess so.
if you're playing Paquito, then it could be a little bit of a boxing match,
Yeah, Paquito Chu, little fighting right there.
Hopefully we see those heroes tonight.
Yeah, there is a little bit of delay in the chat, so obviously I'm not gonna be able to see your spams right away. It's like a 1 minute delay, so nobody cheats.
Yes.
So just for protection.
And also, guys, if there's anything with the audio, hopefully it's a lot better today. My apologies yesterday. Just let me know. Let me know if it's good, and then if it's bad, then I'll try to kind of fix it. But let's make sure the audio is good today.
Just give us a couple seconds, guys. Pika's just setting up the lobby, and plus, hopefully my mic is okay, cause I'm using Discord on a different device, so my voice might have changed for you guys, but hopefully it's okay once the game starts. And hopefully I'm not watching in 240p anymore, cause I've been casting in like 240p. I don't know why, but since I'm on a different location. Hopefully the internet here is a lot better, and it gives me higher quality, so I could see the goal lead, their levels, the smaller text.
Do you have one phone or two phone?
I only have one phone, but I have a computer in front of me as well.
Because I was gonna
but
ask
since
you.
the mic on the PC is kind of bad, so I had to switch to the phone.
I was gonna ask you if you want to join the lobby, so you could kind of take a better look when you need to.
Nah, it's alright. I'll just based off my cast on whatever I see on your screen,
Alright.
so it's cool.
So I see a lot of AE right now. AE, hashtag AE. Favorite is Gosu.
Oh shoot.
Paulo Expert.
AE has
Paulo Expert. TRS, AE.
a lot of AE. Jeez. Okay, that is overwhelming. That is definitely a hashtag AE favorites right there. I don't see a lot of lines in there.
Fun fact, AE is the only Canadian team in this tournament.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're the only Canadian team. Only one Canadian team was invited. The rest
That is
was
good then, man. Representing Canada.
yes sir.
Yeah, definitely hashtag AE. So I guess what I've been hearing has been wrong. For some reason, yesterday I was like, there's a lot of people that are fanning over 9 o'clock. So I was like, okay, I think 9 o'clock might get it for today. But based on the chat, that is a lot of AE. And by the way, not Assassin Dave's AE. This is Ryle's AE.
Yes, this is a different AE, guys. Not the same AE that was like a year ago, 2 years ago. Sorry.
Oh yeah, and someone's already talking about the new patches. All right, so before the game starts, since we're not in the lobby yet, we're not in draft yet, we can talk about some things that are coming up in ML that people are looking forward to see. So apparently there is a new jungle item and roaming item now. They're not gonna be items; they're gonna be boots. Have you heard of it? Have you seen it, Pika?
Yeah, I have seen it, and which is weird because they all have different passive effects. Like one does like, I'm not sure. Correct me if wrong. Like one does like true damage, and then the other one does like physical and magic damage, or something along those lines.
Yeah, and there's 3 brand new items. There's one magic one, there's one for the tank, and there's one for physical damage heroes. So those 3, I mean, I don't have the passives and the information or description memorized, but I think some of our hero builds are definitely gonna change once these items release.
Definitely. Is that for all the boots? Yeah, I think it's the effect for all the boots, right?
Yeah, effects for the boots. So no more Raptor Machete, no more Beast Killer. Feels bad. Those are my favorite items.
It's the first item you get.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like Ice Retribution, Flame Retribution, and Bloody. And I think Bloody, you take like the enemy's total 10 max percent HP, if I'm not wrong. But it's gonna be different, definitely. And then there's gonna be 4 different effects for roam boots. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, so there's no item that gives you how do you say this? There's no items that give you physical pen like Raptor Machete, and there's no items that give you tankiness when you're building Beast Killer anymore. It's just regular boots, and then the retribution is a little bit different, I guess.
Wait, does that mean
So, I
you
don't
have
know.
room for another item?
Yeah, room for one more item. I guess that's the good part about it.
I mean, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. It could be more tankier or more damage. Who knows?
Yeah, I really don't know what to expect, but really looking forward to experiment with some of those items.
Yeah, same here.
This guy said hashtag Sunspark. Yo, we're not part of the tournament, bro. I wish we were.
Are you guys participating? Like your team participating in any upcoming tournaments or MPL or anything like that?
Only amateur teams right now. As for the major tournaments, I cannot reveal anything yet since I might get in trouble. I might get in trouble if I reveal anything.
Yeah, let's keep that to ourselves. So I got everyone in lobby. Hopefully, just going to ask one more time, make sure everyone's okay and ready to go, and then we can get started, everyone. Okay.
Heptasis for magic. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was like a heptasis for magic
Your
heroes.
team is banning.
All right, let's go.
Here we go. All right, for Aether Explicit. All right, let me just reintroduce the players. We got Riles. We got Regrets, who was former Gosu, by the way. Leanne's Fanboy, Boss, TZ, and Mahina Ako, which means I'm weak in Tagalog. So hopefully you know that. For 9 o'clock, who do we have? Who do we have, Pika, for 9 o'clock?
We have Vanguard, Milo. I'm not sure, Jen. How do you pronounce that? Jenduko?
Jen Duke? I'm not sure. I'm not sure either.
Soda and Juju.
Yeah, definitely back. Wait, for some reason, the roster or lineup for 9 o'clock seemed different yesterday. Am I right? Milo, I don't think Milo played yesterday.
I don't think so either. I think they had Hikaru yesterday instead of Milo. Maybe they changed their lineup because Milo did good the first game.
I see. Do you know why that is? Oh, I mean, they changed the lineup yesterday, like in the middle of the series.
Your team
Oh, did they? I have no clue.
Yeah, I have no clue, but I didn't see Milo play yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he's like a big part of that team. Like, so, but yeah, the bands here, Benedetta and Alice, pretty common so far. Will we see a Diggy? Well, I haven't been here for what 1.5 days, so is Diggy still 100% banned?
So it's not still 100% banned. It only made so there has been a total of 22 matches and it's been banned 20 times.
That's still not too bad.
That's
right?
still really high. Don't get me
90%,
wrong.
Yeah,
That's still really high.
That is still.
Alice
Selena
has
Urain
been
is getting banned.
Yep, Alice has made an appearance every match so far, either if it's banned or picked.
Really? So it's like a for sure it's gonna be in the game somewhere.
Yep, Matilda too. Matilda has been 100%. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I sent you the data of like the matches and what heroes have like the highest win rate and all that other stuff.
Oh shoot! All right, Pika has some analysts right here. Let me check this out. I didn't see this.
I did send it to you. Yeah, you can take a peek. You can take a peek.
You hired someone for this? Dang, Pika, I see you, bro.
Nah, someone actually sent it to me. So shout out to that person who sent it to me.
There you go. Well, there's the Diggy ban. So 21 out of what? 23 matches.
Yeah, that's really
is-
good. That's still high.
That is a high percent. Yeah, super high ban rate. Nobody wants Diggy. But here we go. Paquito also gets banned. And let me just point out, guys, Rafaela is also not something new anymore in the MPL PH and MPL Indo draft. People first pick Rafaela, but we see here Esmeralda first pick. What do you think about that first pick, Esme?
I think that's a really good pick. You know, Esmeralda could cause a lot of issues. She does get tankier mid to late game. So I expect Regrets to do a lot better today and play well on Esmeralda.
I see. All right. So Regrets is on that Esme. Let's expect some good things from Regrets right there. Some things to counter into Esme might be Claude is really good counter for Esme. Some people pick Zas to counter Esme. Who else? Some hard crowd control. Who are some good heroes to counter Esme? Baksha. There
Basha
you go.
is still really good.
Any more?
Not that.
Ooh.
Popon Koopa and Raffaella.
Popol and Koopa and Rafaela. All right. So I think Aether explicit they might be expecting a Granger or a Bruno here with that Rafaela because that's usually what combos we draft. But yeah, talking about the Esme counters, usually some teams even draft Lunox to try and burst out the Esme.
Yes.
But for the other side though, 9 o'clock. What are some good key picks here for Aether if they want to counter this Rafaela and this Popol and Koopa?
They would need a good tank to zone as well. I think Akai would be really good, or even Farsa would be really good as well. Bursting out and zoning out Raffaella or Popon Koopa.
Is that what I think it is? Is that locked in? I'm pretty sure that's locked in. It's not.
Lilia and Matilda.
Your team is
Wow. Okay, I have never seen a Lilia in a very long time, guys. Never seen a Lilia, but it is one of my choices, or it is one of the heroes that I've been considering to try and counter a Raph. But I don't think it's gonna work because Lilia's second skill is pretty easy to dodge, and considering that Raph has that extra movement speed whenever she heals, I don't know. I don't know if it'll work. Do you think it'll work?
To be honest, I have not seen it yet, but we will see it later today if it works or not. We have seen Lilia picked yesterday as well, and it has been working, so hopefully it would work on this match as well.
Really? It was picked yesterday. Same teams or different?
No,
teams?
I think it was BTK versus AE.
And who? BTK?
If correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was AE who picked it yesterday.
Oh, so it's them again. Okay, so they're comfortable with this. They're comfortable. It's
Yep.
nothing new to them. Nothing new. They've done it before. One thing though, if you are gonna play Baxia off lane, there are some teams that do draft Lilia to counter the Baxia side lane. So that's one thing right there. But for Raph though, I don't know if it's a straight up counter. But here, 9 o'clock banning that YSS, and let's be honest. Wait,
Your team is
Nine,
banning.
Aether Explicit, they already saw the Raph, so they should expect like a Granger and a Bruno here, but instead they banned Claude. Do you think that's a wise decision for Aether Explicit here?
I'm not sure how Claude works with his nerf recently, but maybe they're trying to avoid any counters for Esmeralda. So, but to be honest, if they did their study, I would have banned Bruno because Soda is a really good Bruno player, and he does play
Yeah.
Bruno.
And also, even though Claude is banned, I mean, they better ban Bruno on this next ban for AE, because if they don't, I think they'll be having some trouble.
Yes, I do agree.
Bruno
yeah.
is also one of the heroes that could counter Esme as well, especially when he gets snowballed. You know, kind of like a semi Claude. But the thing about Claude is AOE damage, while Bruno's single target. So each has their own strengths and weaknesses. But here we go. They banned Chu. Why do you think
Oh, they
they
banned
banned Chu
Ling.
for 9 o'clock?
Is picking.
What is going
I am
on here?
shocked. Wow. Are you seeing what I'm
Hey.
seeing?
Yeah, well, I didn't expect the Ling ban at all, because I don't think Ling is not. It doesn't fit 9 o'clock's draft at all for Ling. All right, because Ling could take care of himself when and it's too mobile for Rafaela. There's no way for Rafaela to keep up with a Ling, because Ling is just too fast to roam around the map. Right? Usually you pair out Rafaela with a marksman. So, but right here, still 9 o'clock didn't pick Granger or Bruno just yet. I think they want a last pick. Yeah, I don't know. What are you expecting?
I think they are gonna last pick it. If I did my study and if I'm correct, they're gonna lock in Bruno. But we're about to see in a few seconds.
Here though, we're seeing a hover on the YZ and Roger already getting locked in here. Not bad. Roger is just okay here. What do you think about Roger in this matchup at least? I mean, he's got to worry about the Hayabusa ulti, the Popo biting him, and I think those two just overall. But yeah, what do you think about Roger in this draft?
So I think Roger could be good here if his team gives him enough vision, you know, and he's in the right position. But if he overextends, he could be in a little bit of a trouble with Popo and Koopa's traps and Rafaela's stun.
Yeah, definitely have to agree with you right there. Baxia also has a lot of zoning capabilities, especially if Roger's trying to get like the lower.
Oh, they pick
turtle.
Harley.
Oh, they went for a Harley instead of Bruno and Granger. What's going on here? I'm confused as heck though. I did not expect that. But do you think that's gonna work, Rafaela Harley combo?
I don't think that's gonna work. I'm not a big fan of that Harley pick right now with that comp that they have, but I could be wrong. We're about to see what's gonna happen.
Okay. So let's look at the draft and try to judge who won the draft. This is like a 50-50. Both drafts are weird for me, to be honest. Kinda leaning more towards 9 o'clock for some reason. For some reason. What do you think? What's your take?
I might have to go with my boys and go with AE here. To be honest with you, you know, I'm not a big
Alright.
fan. I'm not a big fan of that Harley pick, but I could be wrong. That Harley could perform really well.
Alright, so Jesus Christ, it went back to 240p once we got in the game. But yeah, let's try our best to cast this. Here we go. Lilia and Mathilda here at the mid lane trying to contest and clear that mid lane wave faster so they could go for the litho right away after Roger gets this purple. Actually 9 o'clock. Are they going for? Yeah, they got the litho right there. It's pretty easy to get the litho, especially if you have a Popol on your side since you have so much. Oi! Look at that. He is counter jungling like a Baxia stealing the orange ball, but there's already a ball here going on. And Baxia sandwiching the Mathilda on the river. First ball coming into Esmeralda. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Mathilda for Rafaela. Can Baxia live here? I don't think he's tanky enough to get away. And that's going to be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Aether Explicit right there. I'm not really sure why 9 o'clock is kind of fights right now, because we got to remember, Aether Explicit, they have a very strong early game with that Lilia. You don't want to get hit by that Lilia's second skill. You know, even if you're a Baksha with a orange buff, you don't have enough damage, and tanking is right there for you to contest that early game pressure that Aether Explicit had. But look at that! Wow, a solo kill on the top lane, was it? Was it a top lane from what I saw earlier? Hayabusa died. So there we go. The turtle will soon. The Roger still does have the purple buff. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Popel and Koopa, his wolf or Koopa is kind of low, so he needs to heal it back up. They're all actually look at Koopa, traps right now. They're kind of ready, but look at Harley might get a pick off here on Lilia. Will he live? He lives with 1 HP. Can he get away though? He does. That is so unfortunate for Harley. I think he thought that Lilia was dead already, so he teleported quick. So he didn't make sure 100% that Lilia was gonna die because he thought that his ulti was gonna be able to last hit that Lilia. But it's gonna be a 0-for-0 trade, nothing happening so far. The turtle is up. Let's see who gets this. Harley is really good on early game objectives, but it looks like the team, Esmeralda is actually starting this turtle. And look at the dragon coming in the back line, focusing the Baksha. Baksha is super squishy early game. Can he get away? The Revitalize will go down. But look at this. Oh my god, Esmeralda is getting ulted by the Harley. No damage on Harley just yet. Turtle has been slain by Roger. Hayabusa is gonna ulti. And that's gonna be a 2-for-0 trade in terms of kills, but it doesn't matter. The blue team managed to secure the turtle, and Roger wants to clean up. He wants to get more trades. Lilia even gets a kill on Hayabusa. Popel and Koopa still biting another wolf. It's gonna be a dog fight here. A wolf versus a dog, but Roger gets away with 1 HP and needs to recall. Wow. So for me right there, I think Aether Explicit going, taking the advantage right there, because they managed to get 2 kills as well with the turtle, so they should be ahead of gold. Although I don't really see the gold leads. I can't see the gold. It's way too blurry, but it's all right. I'm just guessing at this point. Here we go. Roger getting that buff, and still Rafaela is kind of hovering where this Harley's at, and the Popel and Koopa sticking next to each other. Yeah, and I think Pika's right about this. I'm not really sure if Harley and Rafaela combo is really gonna work, because if you have a Harley, usually you want to have a burst support on your side so that the Harley ulti deals a lot more damage. But there we go. We actually saw someone die right there. It was the Yu Zhang getting picked off by the Mathilda and Roger on the top side of the map. Here we go though. There's 3 members of 9 o'clock here on mid lane. Let's see if they can pick anybody off with the Harley ulti. But Harley doesn't have an ulti just yet. He doesn't have the green light. They are waiting here in the jungle, and I think they expect someone to rotate here, which is the Roger. And he sees the jungle minion going towards that. So he's definitely going to know, and he's going to receive information that there's enemies on that side, or on that bush to be exact. But here we go. Look at Hayabusa cutting the lane, top lane. Yu Zhang's kind of struggling right now. 0-2-1 with Petrify Yu Zhang. But look at the Harley getting picked off on the Mathilda, and that's going to be a killing spree. The turtle is about to be up in 5 seconds. That is the worst timing to die for Mathilda right there, because this might be a free objective for 9 o'clock, considering that it is a 4v5 without the Mathilda. Lilia, if Aether Explicit does not snowball with Lilia, oh man, Lilia is going to be pretty used in this late game. She's a hero that falls off really hard late game, guys. So they better make sure that this Lilia gets items real quick and try to get a snowball going, alright? But here we go, Rafaela with the Hayabusa speeding up. Here goes the Shadow. Can they get a kill on Yu Zhang? Yu Zhang's actually going to waste a dragon, even though he didn't get hit by a shuriken. But I think that's just to make sure he doesn't die, because he doesn't have a tower on the top side. Does he? I don't really see a tower right there. I think he still does. It's just really blurry for me. But Esmeralda is just going to cut the lane here on the bottom side of the map. Baksha is trying to cut the lane, but he doesn't clear the wave fast enough. Look at him. He's a tank, technically. And he might be overextended here. I don't know what Baksha is doing. Why is he over there? He wasn't even close to the minions. If anything, he should be clearing minions, but he didn't clear nothing at all. He's going to ulti, and he's going to die without achieving any goals right there. And due to that, since he didn't clear the minions even with his ulti or second skill, Roger was able to push the pretty easily right there with the Lilia and Mathilda. So here we go. Hopefully 9 o'clock could get back some objectives going. The turtle will be up soon, I believe. So Hayabusa still doing a 1v1 against Yu Zhang. On that matchup though, it's kind of like a 50-50 to be honest with you. If Hayabusa is not able to burst you with his ulti, I think Yuzhan's gonna be able to sustain you in that matchup if you fail to kill Yuzhan with your ulti. But let's see here, three members of Aether Explicit wants to mid lane, and as we see here, Aether Explicit, we've seen them do this. Look at this, Harley going for bot lane, but do they have any objectives even if they get this kill? That's the question right there. Roger got the mid lane tower, so this is two objectives already for Aether Explicit. Two towers for nothing. Lilia gets a kill on Popal and Koopa, and this is not looking good. And this is the snowball that I was talking about that Aether Explicit really needs if they want to keep this lead. Alright? Because if they keep... Oh, look at Lilia though. Chasing down Rafaela, just the slow is just helping so much. So I guess it works just a little bit. Lilia trying to predict where the second skill is going to be put. But she's going to die right there. She's kind of overextended. But I believe she was just buying time for his team to get the turtle. Still, you guys... I think 9 o'clock needs to realize this. Like, they need to stop going for kills. If they want to go for kills, they better have an objective afterwards. Right now, though, 9 o'clock, they're going for kills. That's not going to give them any objectives at all. And Aether Explicit is definitely, punishing them with that fact. So let's see here. Roger still doing very good. 3-0-1 on Riles. The only one struggling for Aether Explicit, I would say, is probably the Yuzhong here. Because then again, it is a 1v1 against the Hayabusa, so it's definitely hard to go 1v1 against Haya. Usually on a 1v1, Haya will most likely win. Majority of the times, Haya usually wins unless you build some form of armor, anti-crash or maybe brute force breastplate. But can we get a check right here to see if Yuzhong has some armor on him? It looks like he's Oracle, actually. Instead of armor, he even built magic with his boots. So he's not building off the laning, off his lane opponent. He's building off the, he's building off the Harley. But look at this, Roger gets a mega kill on Baksha. Baksha doesn't even seem like a tank right now. He definitely needs to focus on farming first and playing it more safer. So that Aether Explicit doesn't get any more objectives. Because right now, no towers just yet. One tower for 9 o'clock at mid lane. But that's about it, man. Wait, actually... Do I see a mid lane tower? No, never mind. Yeah, they do have one tower for 9 o'clock at mid lane. So that's good at least. That's something. They need something going for them right now. If 9 o'clock wants to win, they need to start funneling all the resources to this high, which is arguably the only late game 9 o'clock has. Right? That's the only problem with the 9 o'clock draft. I mean, I guess we could argue that Harley is not bad late game. Harley's like a one target hero. After his combo, he's kind of useless the rest of the team. But look at this. Yuzhan gonna get ulted by the Harley. A lot of sustain. They're gonna go Dragon out and will live and survive. The problem with that is if Yuzhan keeps using the Dragon to try and escape, he's not gonna be able to help the team fight and help his teammates on team fights for the win. He needs to keep recalling, and I think 9 o'clock is doing a pretty good job making sure that Yuzhang's Dragon is always on cooldown. They don't want to go on a team fight with Yuzhang that has a Dragon. Right here though, Baksha getting someone... Oh, Lilia is actually out of position, but she still has ulti, so she actually... Baksha right there for the trade. Lilia with the outplay. Harley's gonna ulti this Yuzhang. Yuzhang is getting focused here, and Unstoppable coming in from Roger. Look at Roger, wants to clean up. Double kill. Rafaela dying as well, and this is definitely not looking good for 9 o'clock. I think I guess Ron Peak is right after all, and the fans and the viewers were right after all. Aether Explicit really showing who is superior right now, and this should be a free Lord for Aether Explicit. Yes, sure, it is a level 1 Lord, but then again, we gotta remember, look at 9 o'clock's draft. They don't really have a lot of wave clear. They don't have a lot of wave clear. Harley sucks at wave clearing the Lord. The only wave clear they really have is Hayabusa, but he's not super fed, so it's not really a reliable type of wave clear. So I think Aether Explicit might even have a chance to finish the game with one Lord, with the first Lord. Alright, so man, this is not looking good for 9 o'clock right now. This is not looking good. They need to make something happen. They need to put one off. Mainly the Roger, honestly. Right now the Esme is just okay, not super strong. The Lilia snowballed a little bit, so she's still she hurts a little bit. Here we go. Harley gets another pick off here, but who is it against? It is against the Roger. There's the play that I was talking about. 5 o'clock wants to make something happen before the Lord even pushes, but they get traded, and Purple and Koopa is the one to trade the Roger, but I think still positive trade for 9 o'clock, and they live here. Look at the Esmeralda chasing, and Lilia chasing as well. The Lilia just blew up the Hayabusa right there on the inhibitor tower, and it's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Aether Explicit. Although their pusher, which is the Roger, died, can they still push and end the game here for Aether Explicit? And look at Esme actually getting a kill on Rafaela as well. Yuzong's gonna use the ulti, the dragon. He's going out the enemy. Harley gets a kill, but he also gets traded. Bakshi is the only one left, and Purple and Koopa, they don't have a lot of minions to wait for it and protect the base. Can they do it? Look at the Lilia damage and the slow. It's just so annoying, and here we go. All the inhib towers are gonna go down in favor of Aether Explicit, and the Purple and Koopa trying to bite the Yuzhong, but they will play patiently and play discipline right now. So they're gonna fall back and regroup. So I like this. Aether Explicit playing it discipline. They don't want to play too cocky. They don't want to play too overconfident. They didn't want to force ending the game. They're not desperate for the W just yet. So yeah, this is a good sign for Aether Explicit. A very disciplined decision right there for the team in general. So very well played. And here we go, 9 o'clock. What can they do to come back to this game? I think they really, for the next Lord, they need to pick off the Roger for the next Lord when the next Lord spawns, and then have Harley stay alive. Although Harley's doing a good job right now staying alive. His score line is 7-2, so for some reason my screen right now is super clear. Jeez, it's like, you know, wearing my glasses. It's like night and day. It's so clear right now, and then sometimes it's blurry. But here we go, Yuzhong. He might get picked off here. Look at Yuzhong. He's getting picked. He's getting ganked by 3 people. Harley gonna go in on the ulti right there on the bot lane, and they get a pick off. And that might be the play that we've been waiting for 9 o'clock. Yuzhong, guys, he has not been positioning so well this whole game. All right, not positioning so well. But it's a 4v5. It is in favor of 9 o'clock. The Lord is still not gonna spawn anytime soon, so they're still good. It's actually okay if Yuzhong dies right now, because by the time the Lord spawns, Yuzhong's gonna be right there, and I don't think this is a good idea for Aether Explicit to engage any team fights right now. It's a 4v5. Why are you engaging? But look at this box, he's gonna go in. Rogers finally gets picked up. This is the game-changing play, but Lily is doing so much damage. And this is it. Rafaela was forced to actually flicker away, and this might be too greedy for Aether Explicit. The discipline I was talking about is actually disappearing. Matilda also dies. Roger is dead. Matilda is dead. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Can Esme live right here? He's gonna get hit by a bouncing ball, and that's gonna be a 3-for-1 trade in favor of 9 o'clock, and they might turn the game around with that play right there. The Lord will be up sometime soon. So that is not a good look for Aether Explicit. They're fighting a 4v5. Why they gotta do it like that, bro? They just needed to play safe, regroup, wait for the Yuzhong, and win the game. But right now they just gave 9 o'clock a chance to come back. Oh man, I don't know. That was the play that I was talking about to change the tide of the game. Harley did die, but now the Lord is up. Let's see who gets this. Regrets still has like around what, 10 seconds, or yeah, okay, never mind. Regrets respawn, so it's a 5v5, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. It would have been really good for 9 o'clock if the Lord spawned right away as soon as they won that team fight, but it's not that big of a deal since all the members of Aether Explicit right now, they all respawned on time. They're lucky, super lucky, I would say, in terms of timing for Aether Explicit. Let's see if 9 o'clock can make another play. Paulo swallowed the mic. His voice is muffled. Oh, my bad. Let me just put them away. Give me 1 second. There you go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Let me just wipe off the mic. Here we go. Better. I'm looking at the chat at the same time while game. I don't know how I do it, but here we go. Esmeralda is actually going to go for a Falling Star Moon. And Aether Explicit, they want to start the Lord first. Alright, so they want to force 9 o'clock to go to the team fight, but here we go, Basha going for a zoning, but Yuzhong going for the dragon. I think 9 o'clock needs to go back to wait for the Yuzhong and regroup and reset the lane, but this is not looking good. Purple and Koopa already dying right there. Hayabusa is in a missed position right there. The Lord gets reset, but it doesn't matter. Roger gets 2 kills right there, and it's a 3-for-0 trade for Aether Explicit, and this might be it. They're even chasing the Harley. They don't want the Harley getting a chance to kill the Lord, and Roger wants to kill this Harley. Oh my god, Riles going for a triple kill. Killing spree coming in for Riles, and this might be it. Do they even need the Lord to finish the game? Do they even need the Lord to finish the game? I don't even think they need it, because it's only Hayabusa. after Hayabusa's ulti, they could finish the game. This Hayabusa's not gonna do nothing. Let's see. Here we go, my favorite Hayabusa. They want to put all the shot control, and that might be it. Aether Explicit getting game number 1. Sorry guys, about the mic. I'm trying to fix it. I think the reason why it's so muffled is because I've been spitting on my mic. Jesus.
Hopefully you can fix that, Paulo. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you while you were casting, so try to turn you up too. Let's give it a sec, guys.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's a lot better. Hold on, say something.
There you go. Hello, mic test, mic.
Testing, testing.
Mic test, mic test.
No, it still sound like you're underwater.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I wiped my mouth. Alright, but yeah, congratulations to Aether Explicit right there. For winning game number 1. Well played. What do you think 9 o'clock could have done to turn the game around? Or maybe in the draft? Hello?
Hello? Yep. No, it's just really hard to hear you right now.
Oh, my bad. Give me one. Let me try reconnecting on Discord.
Alright. Hold on, guys. He's gonna fix his mic. It's because he's not at home right now, so he's at the headquarters. So he doesn't have his own mic or own PC.
Is this better?
Not really.
I think I might have to go with the... What do you think is better? The Echo mic or this mic?
It just sounds very far away for some reason.
How about now?
Oh, that's better. That's better.
Oh man, I really gotta be close to the mic. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, perfect. Okay, back to the game, guys. GG's to AE. Congratulations on winning their first match. 9 o'clock. Not a bad fight, but they got caught mid to late game and they kind of threw the game. Didn't have a good team fight. Paulo.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
What do you think that 9 o'clock has to do to come back to win next match?
I think they need to have a more balanced draft, or like in terms of like early game heroes and late game heroes. Yes, they did have Harley for the early stage of the game, but the Hayabusa didn't really go online, and it's not really like noticeable on team fights. For their draft. So I think that's where they struggle right there. Whereas for Aether Explicit, they have Esmeralda for late game, and plus they have Roger for the early stage of the game objectives. So it's like a lot more balanced. Yuzong as well is more towards the late game. So they have 2 late games. So I actually misread the draft. So now that I see it, it does make sense now.
What do you were talking about the Lilia pick, how it isn't picked as much in C server? What do you think about the Lilia pick this game?
Jeez, the Lilia was really annoying. He made so many outplays.
Yes, look at the Lilia.
Into chasing.
Yep.
31% damage. Jeez, even almost doubling the damage of Riles.
Yes. The Lilia does hurt. She did the most damage, 31%, as you guys could see. Guys, we're just gonna take a 5-minute break. Just gonna take a quick water break. Just don't leave because match number 2 is just gonna be around the corner, and we'll be right back. Hello guys, and we are back. We're just gonna test out Paulo's mic before we get started for the next match. So Paulo, are you still there?
Yeah. Mic test, mic test.
Oh,
Is
that's
this good?
that's a lot better. Holy cow! What did you do?
I don't know. I just wiped off the mic, bro. I don't want to spit on it again. 'Cause,
Alright.
I was trying to listen to myself. I was watching the replay, and it seemed like I was eating my mic out while I was casting. 'Cause it's an earphone mic. So my bad, guys. My bad.
It's a lot better. Let me know, guys, if it's like a little bit too loud or something. I know my stream is a little bit delayed, so we'll wait it out a little bit longer. My apologies.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me know if his mic is perfect or if it's too loud or too low.
So guys, if you guys are just tuning in, this is gonna be the second match of Aether Explicit and 9 o'clock. So first game going to Aether Explicit right there. So excuse me, jeez, I don't know if y'all heard that. Hopefully y'all didn't. So, but for the second game, guys, who do you guys think is gonna win before we start? Can we get a hashtag AE in chat or hashtag 9 for 9 o'clock in the chat? There is quite some delay in the chat, so obviously we're gonna see it like 1 minute after. So we'll see. Do you guys think 9 o'clock can come back from this? Although before game 1 even started, people were definitely in favor of Aether Explicit. So you guys were right. Aether Explicit looking strong right now. Super strong.
Yes, I do agree. So far, AE does look like the better team, but hopefully in these past few minutes, 9 o'clock could prove themselves that they fixed their mistakes and put up a good fight this next upcoming match.
Yeah, I think just a little bit of improvements on the draft, and I think they'll be good. But in terms of objective as well, though, Aether Explicit was really around the map and we're just taking objectives one by one. The only error I would say is probably like near the second Lord when it was about to spawn. Aether Explicit was really lucky that the Lord didn't spawn, because if the Lord spawned, that would have been free Lord, second level 2 Lord for 9 o'clock. So they almost gave it away, but luckily they regrouped and they got the W. They ended up closing it down.
Perfect. Everyone's in the chat saying your mic is much better. Welcome back, Paulo. It's nice to have you back. And then now we can get the second match started.
All right. I'll try my best not to spit on the mic again and ruin it.
Your team is
Man, I mean, I wish I could have brought my mic here, but I'm currently not at home. I'm in the brand headquarters, so I'm only using my earphone mic. And the one that they have, which is the Asus headphone mic, where they're sponsored by Asus, feels like there's an echo. I feel like I'm in a cave or something.
In the bathroom or something. That's what it sounded like earlier.
Yeah, also soundproof walls around here, so that's why it sounds like it's a cave. So, now we're seeing the spams in chat. All right,
There we go.
Still AE. Someone said hashtag NXT. What do you think this is? Hashtag excess chat. Okay, definitely still overwhelmed by the hashtag AE. So people still think that AE is in favor in this matchup. But let's look at the ban. Oh, they banned Lilia, the respect ban. Do you think that is,
Your team
do you think that's worth it for 9 o'clock? The respect ban is real.
Yes, I think that is worth it. I think if AE were smart, they would stick to what worked. And then if Lilia was still open, I would still think that they would still pick Lilia. Lilia is a good ban here because she did do the most damage and did cause a lot of issue for 9 o'clock last match.
Yeah, definitely was super annoying. But I think I really need to try that draft, especially against a Rafaela. It seemed like it worked. 9 o'clock had Rafaela Baksha, which arguably Lilia counters. So I think I might have to try it myself with my team. So thank you for whoever thought of it in Aether Explicit. I'll experiment around with it. Definitely a viable pick that we haven't seen in the MTL yet. So
Your team is banning.
could definitely use it. That's why it's so fun to watch these underground games. Let's call it underground. So technically this is the first tournament that Moonton is hosting for NA. So thank you to Moonton, by the way, for finally noticing the region after like 10 million years.
Hey, better late than never, like you
Yeah.
said the other day. Better late than never.
Yeah, but I'm really happy for the region that there's finally a organized. I mean, Dave has been doing some underground tournaments, but it was all out of his pocket. This is actually sponsored by Moonton, so that's very good to hear. They're finally supporting our
team
region.
is banning.
I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Even though I am in PH now, I still support the NA region, guys, of course. But here we go. Popol and Alice ban with the Selena and Matilda ban on the Aether explicit side. So, I mean, I don't know. Didn't 9 o'clock have Popol last game? But they banned it this game. What do you think about that ban?
I think that's a really good ban. AE does really have a good Popo and Koopa player. As you can see, they did use Popo and Koopa against BTK yesterday, and it did cause a lot of issues. And it caused BTK to ban Popo and Koopa both matches.
Okay, so no wonder why. Yeah, Popol and Koopa is indeed a very annoying hero. Oh, Uranus, first pick. But talking about Popol and Koopa, one way I believe to counter Popol is most likely the Claude, since Claude does more damage on. I believe Koopa is considered a minion, so Claude's Blazing Duet does 300% more damage on minions. So it's just gonna get bursted, kind of like a Zash. When Zash ultis, gets bursted by Blazing Duet.
Yep.
But let's talk about the Aether explicit picks here. Paquito and Esme against that Uranus. Do you think that'll be effective right there?
Yes, those two would be really effective. Those two are really strong side lanes, and especially with the shield that Esmeralda has, it'll be really effective if they lane against a Uranus.
Yeah, I think those are really good picks against the Uranus. And 9 o'clock, I think they need something to try and counter that Esme. I mean, Paquito is kind of hard to counter. The only counter that I really have for Paquito is Popol and Koopa, but they banned it, so they don't have a choice. They don't have Popol and Koopa available to them. So how are they gonna draft against this? Oh well, there's the answer. Farsa and Jawhead. Do you think that will work against the Paquito and Esme?
Your team is banning.
It depends on the position. They could work, but to be honest, I kind of like AE picks right now. I think Esmeralda and Paquito is two of the strongest side lanes in the game at the moment.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree with you. Two of one of the most, well, if not the most OP heroes in the side lane right now. But here we go. Ling gets picked here by Aether Explicit. I mean, there is an Angela available for Aether Explicit, and I have been seeing that a lot. Usually, there's two, synergy combos of heroes that are being chosen a lot right now in the MPL, and for other regions as well, even in NA. Rafaela Bruno or Rafaela Granger, and plus, let's not forget the Ling and Angela. Do you think Aether Explicit will pick an Angela here for that Ling?
I haven't seen an Angela pick from their side. I don't know if they ever ran an Angela and Ling before, but to be honest, I don't think we're not going to see an Angela from AE.
I see. Now, I mean, Ling could still definitely work without the Angela, but definitely more scarier if Angela does end up being picked there, because that combo is quite scary right now in the current meta. But Chang'e gets banned. Not a bad ban, I guess, for 9 o'clock. Aether Explicit banned the Claude, so their Esme doesn't get countered. So that's a good ban so far. Who else do you think is worthy of a ban for both teams?
So for 9 o'clock, they also need a Hyper, and they also need another side lane. I think another good ban would be like either Bruno or Granger here. And there we go. We do see a Granger.
There's the Granger right there getting banned as well. Although 9 o'clock, they did not draft a Rafaela. They still banned the Granger. I mean, Granger's still good either way. But am I seeing what I'm seeing? Is this the first game I'll cast without the Diggy being banned? Please tell me that there's going to be a Diggy around here. 9 o'clock, prove me wrong, bro. And it's going to be 21. It's going to be 22 if it gets banned. But I don't think it's going to get banned. We'll see. What do you think? Do you think Diggy's going to get banned here?
I think they're going to leave Diggy open, to be honest with you. There's only one ban left, and I don't see 9 o'clock picking Diggy. But you might see AE picking Diggy.
Oh no, so if they open it up, there's definitely a choice for Aether Explicit to do a Diggy. Diggy pick, and you already know what. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is, bro. They heard us. They heard. Oh, there's a 1 minute delay, so there's no way for them to hear us. There's a 1 minute delay. So for the people wondering if they're cheating or stream sniping, no, they're not. There's a 1 minute delay. There's no way for them to stream snipe. But yeah, so 22 out of 24 games, Diggy is banned, guys. Wow, more than 90% of the tournament, Diggy's banned. Jeez. Do you think it makes sense? Is that reasonable? A reasonable number for such a hero being banned so much?
I think as a tank player, I really do hate Diggy. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think Diggy should be banned that much. I think a lot of people are just scared of the Diggy strategy and don't know what to do with it.
I see. They don't want to get they don't want to panic or be anxious with the Diggy strat, or it's just annoying. Even I'm annoyed, honestly, just looking at Diggy, not even seeing the strat. But here we go. A Yu Zhang pick for 9 o'clock. From what I remember, it was Aether Explicit that had the Yu Zhang last game. But the Yu Zhang was the weakest link on their draft for Aether Explicit. But this time, 9 o'clock, picking up that Yu Zhang. Do you think Yu Zhang is an effective pick here against Aether Explicit?
So this is the same Yu Zhang that played on the first day, and he was really effective. Maybe this is more of a comfortable pick on his side. So I do think that Yu Zhang might be good here for 9 o'clock.
I see. Yeah, but Aether Explicit with the Raph pick, I think I expect a Bruno. I might. Oh, never mind. They have a Ling already. What am I talking about? They're not gonna do no Bruno. They have a Ling already, so they still need a tick. Oh, or a support. They're gonna do
double support.
Double support with the Cyclops though. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of double support meta lately, but not with no Cyclops. Gee, this is something new as well. So Aether Explicit showing me some unorthodox, or not really unorthodox, but some unique drafts that I might, if they pull this through, I might try it out myself, to be honest with you. Do you think this will work?
To be honest, Cyclops could catch someone off, but I haven't seen Cyclops used in a long time. He kind of fell off of the meta, but I could be wrong. Let's see what happens.
I kind of have a feeling they picked it because of the skin. Are you seeing this? Both Saber skins. Yeah, they picking it for the combo. They both want to, couple goals. I don't think they're a couple goal.
That could be it too.
Yeah. They both have the Saber skin, but here we go. Game number 2, guys, for 9 o'clock versus Aether Explicit. And just to remind everyone, Aether Explicit secured game number 1. All right, so it's 1-0 right now. But this time around, Aether Explicit, they do have the double support setup on their draft with the Rafaela and Cyclops, which I've never seen before. So if this gets executed correctly, and they end up beating 9 o'clock, I might experiment with some Cyclops pick. Although Cyclops was meta not too long ago, I still think he falls off just a little bit just because of his mobility. Have good damage early game, but I just think the only problem with Cyclops is the mobility. But look at this Ling. Ling got a purple buff. He's stealing the buff on the other side. Aether Explicit wants to steal this too. And 9 o'clock, they're not even doing anything about it. It's like taking a candy from a baby. And the emotes with the crying emotes for Riles. Jeez, what happened to 9 o'clock there? It was a nothing trade, no invades or no how do you say this? They didn't even try protecting it at all to try and stop this Link from getting a double purple buff. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe a miscommunication on 9 o'clock side. But right now, Roger's not level 4, although it is not important for Roger to get level 4 since Roger gets all his skills at level 2 since he already has the wolf form. But I mean, still, getting more EXP is a lot better than getting less. So very well played from Aether Explicit right there, already ahead and has the advantage on the upcoming turtle fight that we're going to have here. But let's see right here. Usually though, the good part about this is Ling is going to have purple buff when the turtle spawns. Joyd is going to try to go ejector Riles, but Riles is going to be able to get away. Too mobile, too agile on the Ling. Look at that Paquito though helping this mid lane. I think they want a little bit more pressure being helped on this turtle. The turtle's gonna get started maybe in a couple of seconds, and Riles, he wants to wave clear first before starting the turtle. Oh, there goes the Cyclops working on the Giant. The Giant's gonna get first blind by the Rafaela. And look at the Paquito going to the backline. Yuzhong's gonna go for the backline as well. But it's gonna be two Silers going for backline. Who gets a kill though? Yuzhong gets a double kill while Paquito gets nothing. And there's the Link going for a trade on the Yuzhong being too overextended. That is a pretty equal trade, I would say, for both teams. But I still would think Aether Explicit got the upper hand on that trade, because this Ling got that kill right there. So it's gonna snowball this Ling into the later stages of the game. You don't want to do that if you're against a Ling. If this Ling is having a comfortable early game, he's most likely gonna destroy you in the later stages of the game. Once he gets like Demon Hunter Sword, DHS even, oh man, it's well, that's two of the same item. Why did I say Demon Hunter Sword DHS? What I meant is Demon Hunter Sword Endless Battle. Jesus, I'm like stuttering myself. But here we go. Jawhead is giving some vision here on the mid lane river. The turtle is up. And Soda does have the double buff right now. Will they be able to contest for this turtle? Who is gonna start it first? I think Paquito really... What? Paquito? Assassin Emblem? Am I tripping right now? He an assassin right now? Jeez, I didn't know Manny Pacquiao was an assassin, but here we go. Roger getting that turtle pretty easily. I'm not really sure why Aether Explicit was not ready to contest that turtle, because it was up for a very long... Oh! Jawhead tried to go for a TikTok, and he did manage to throw an ejector of Rafaela, and that's going to be a positive trade for 9 o'clock. So I think they are 9 o'clock. They're definitely drafting more into their comfort zone. In this Paquito with the Assassin Emblem, you don't have enough sustain, bro. That's the problem when you have Paquito Assassin Emblem, bro. You're gonna be too squishy. You don't have sustain, you don't have the Fighter Emblem, you don't have Festival of Blood. Therefore, it's gonna be easy for the enemy to gank you. But Ling gets solo killed on the top side by the Farsa. Cyclops also mispositioning himself. What is he doing? Oh god, oh this is not good. The dragon's gonna kill the little Cyclops, and there it is. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade, and also Link's blue buff is in grave danger right here. Again, Paquito and Rafaela try to protect his blue buff. Paquito again, so squishy. Look at this Paquito! Oh my god, doing an uppercut, but will he live right there? He does. Wow, surprisingly he survived. But Jawhead actually has the purple buff of Ling. So right now, Riles definitely needs to play more passive. Alright, definitely needs to play more passive right now without the purple buff. So here we go. Roger getting the purple buff himself so that Link cannot counter jungle and get the purple buff. So very well played. Some small detail right there. Ling doesn't know what to do right now. Needs to farm some of the green camps, or maybe gank like I don't think this is gonna work. Uranus is so tanky. Such a hard hero to gank. I really don't think they're gonna be able to kill this Uranus without the Link's purple buff. So it's actually a good decision that Aether Explicit is not committing to this top lane. Although Uranus is around 50% HP. Esmeralda should be able to handle Uranus though, so that should be fine. Here we go though, bot lane. What's happening in bot? The turtle is up, and it looks like 9 o'clock. They're ready for this. Jawhead trying to go face check D-bush right there to make sure nobody's in. They get the vision going. And look, the Esmeralda falling Starman on the Uranus. Not gonna be able to kill though. Uranus sustain is just way too much. Although Esme does counter the Uranus. This Uranus has been playing very safe, but he's not going to be able to cut the lane. Look at the Paquito going for an uppercut right there. And Rafaela getting a kill in the Uranus. And here goes the Ling going for an ulti. And the Jawhead go for an ulti on the Ling. And he gets an injector. It's going to be a double kill coming from Raf, but the Ling gets traded right there. And I'm really not sure who got the turtle. I was not paying attention. The Yuzhong gets a kill. They're all super low. Can they clean up? Farsa is still up, but shutdown coming in from Yuzhong. It's a double kill. Can he get a triple on Esme? It's not enough, but Farsa gets a kill for a trade killing spree for Farsa as well. So I'm not really sure who got the turtle, but someone got it. It's not there anymore. But in terms of kills though, Aether Explicit is gonna go up on top right there in terms of kills. So very well played to Aether Explicit. Even let's just say 9 o'clock ended up securing the turtle. Alright, it would have been worth it for Aether Explicit because they ended up killing 4 people. So that's definitely an advantage right there. Finally, Roger getting another double buff right here. And can we have a check on Ling? can we check if he has the purple buff? He does have DHS and he does have the Raptor Machete, so he's gonna get more. Oh, Cyclops getting a kill on the Uranus actually, and look at the Roger wants to get an objective here on the bottom side of the map, and this time around 9 o'clock is looking better in terms of objectives, and maybe that's because they have a Ling on Aether Explicit, which is, you know, in the early stage of the game, Ling is not very strong, so they definitely need to play it safe. Get this Link, his items, and then once you get the item, they can start brawling around. But look at the Yu Zhong chasing the Rafaela and the Ling, but Rafaela might be out of position here. Can the Yu Zhong get this kill here? Yu Zhong might have been too overextended trying to chase a Raph, but he's gonna retreat. And look at the Droid ejector. He's been ejecting everybody around the map. Yeah, this Droid has been playing really good this game, by the way, making some key ejectors around the map. But Ling is going to be on the bottom side trying to push and get some towers there. Another ejector for Jarhead, and that might be a triple kill for Roger. Roger's going to chase. He wants to clean up. Esmeralda is getting chased. Maybe a Maniac. Riles is going to go. Oh, never mind. It's not a Maniac. Report Farsa for kill stealing that last one from Roger. But either way, I would say Soda. Is this Soda? Yeah, it says Soda. Soda is probably happy about that. Oi! Okay, so Ling ended up using the Retribution on that purple buff, but due to that, they're gonna have a free turtle because Ling is not gonna have Retribution available for this. Can he steal this? There's no way. There's no way. I'll be your number one I'll be Riles' number one fan if he was able to steal that turtle. There's just no way. But either way, he got the blue buff, the purple buff anyway, so it's still okay. Ling can breathe a little bit right now. All right. So 9 o'clock. Definitely fixed their draft and definitely fixed their synergy as a team and rotation. More objectives so far for 9 o'clock. Look at the goal lead. Oh my god, I could see clearly for a second. 29k to 24k. And Cyclops getting another kill on Uranus right there. So actually Cyclops has been a good counter to Uranus actually. Because if Cyclops ulti Uranus, you're not going to be able to go anywhere because the ball is just going to chase you around. You're going to get snared. And look at the bot lane doing a 1v1 against that Yu Zhong with the Ling. I don't know who wins that matchup, but usually Yu Zhong is supposed to win that matchup. Right now, at least, since Ling is not in his later stages of the game yet. But once Ling gets to late game, I think Ling might be winning that 1v1. Ling does have the purple buff. Never mind, it disappeared. Going for the orange buff right now. If Aether Explicit wants to come back right here, they definitely need to open up the map for Ling. And look at the Baksha getting wait, did I say Baksha? That's a freaking Paquito. And the Ling is not in a good spot right now, getting first killed by Roger, and he might want to clean up as well. Another ejector on Jarhead. Oh my god, ejectors over ejectors around the map. He just never stops, this guy. He's been throwing everybody around the map, and I think this is his comfort pick. Another knockup for Yu Zhong. He's even gonna go for a dragon. This might be a little too greedy for 9 o'clock though. He's gonna retreat. He knows that he can't finish the game right there or get any kills by chasing. But the purple buff is gonna get denied by 9 o'clock here against Aether Explicit. So again, Riles is gonna have some trouble helping on team fights without this purple buff. And they keep trying to fight this Roger who's currently snowballing right now. So it's not looking good for Aether Explicit. And I'm really feeling a game number 3 right about now. I'm really feeling a game number 3, to be honest with you guys. 9 o'clock. Even if this gets to late game, they have the Farsa late game, they have the Yu Zhong late game, and Roger doesn't even fall off that hard late game. Still pretty decent. And I don't think Ling is going to be able to burst out the Roger as fast, because Roger is considered one of like the more tankier junglers in the current meta right now. The Lord is going to be taken by Roger right here. It's getting started, not taken, but the Ling is waiting, and he's going to try to steal this Lord. Will he be able to do it? They do reset the Lord. It's a little bit too risky right now. They need to pick up first if they want to start this Lord. So Farsa is going to go for a zoning ulti with a feather airstrike. Esmeralda going for a 2-man falling Star Moon right there. But look at the Cyclops ulti making sure that this guy doesn't go anywhere. Farsa needs to recall. She's super low. They don't want to start another team fight. Look at the Yu Zhong chasing like 2 members of Aether Explicit. That might have been too greedy if he dies here. And Yu Zhong is indeed too greedy. He dove like 3 people alone with Jawhead. That might have been a miscommunication, guys. That was not good overextension from Yu Zhong. But here we go. Aether Explicit might turn things around. If they want to make something work, this is the time because it's a 4v5. Finally a 4v4 when when Paquito dies. But here we go. Roger's freaking fed and everybody's low. 3 members, double kill from Uranus. And look at Maniac for who was that? Maniac, is that a Maniac for Uranus? Oh, I haven't seen a Maniac from Uranus in a very long time. Wait, am I talking? It's really blurry for me right now, but I saw Maniac somewhere. Right now it's like I'm watching at 240p still, but 9 o'clock, they can get this Lord pretty easily right after that team fight. So this should be a free Lord. Although Riles is alive, he does have Retribution. Can he steal this? Let's see. Let's see. Riles, I'll be your #1 fan if you can steal this Lord, bro. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. It's too hard. But he ends up getting a kill though, so it's not too bad after all. They want to get a trade on this Roger as well. But look at that Feather S-Strike from Farsa. Just one ulti gets linked to 10% health. Yuzhong chasing the Ling, but Ling gets away with the first skill and hops over the wall. Very, very unfortunate for Yuzhong, but that would have been so good. Falling Starman coming from Esme 1v3, but Paquito's here. This Paquito hasn't been doing anything. Oh my god, he's lost. He definitely does not look like Manny Pacquiao. He looks like freaking okay, I don't want to call out any boxers, but yeah, he definitely don't look like Manny Pacquiao. Uranus is gonna get killed by Cyclops right there. And Ling is actually denying this purple buff from Rogers so that it's a lot easier for him to dash around the map and use the first skill. But here we go. Looking like maybe a 2-0 right now. I was saying it was going to be a 1-1. But right now, after that, man, I think Aether Explicit might have a chance here. They're definitely getting to late game with this double support lineup. They have the Esmeralda late game. They have the Ling late game. I think Paquito needs to play better if they want to win. Paquito, bro, I'm asking for you to play better. But look at this. Yuzhong going on the backline. Paquito is dead again. Jesus Christ, he's always dead. Manny Pacquiao not looking like Manny Pacquiao. Ling needs to dash away and retreat from the team fight. It's a 1-4-0 trade in favor of 9 o'clock. And yeah, I think, okay, right after that, now it's looking like a third game for me this time. All right. Oh man, Aether Explicit. I need the Paquito to do well, bro. If Aether Explicit wants to get this W and get a sweep, but Riles here wave clearing this bot side. They do have super minions. Is it me or where's the Lord? Someone got the Lord earlier. I didn't even see it push in. I'm so confused right now since my map is so blurry, but I didn't even see the Lord push in. But look at the gold lead. All right, it's definitely closed down now. The gold lead is not very big. So Aether Explicit, they definitely have a chance of coming back from this. 9 o'clock, they're kind of how do you say this? It all started when the Yuzhong got greedy at mid lane. Now Rafaela's gonna ulti, gonna hit 3 people, Falling Starman hits on 2 people, Feather Airstrike to zone. But look at the Paquito finally canceling a Feather Airstrike. He did something, it's good, I'm proud of you. I love you, bro. Now he's turning into a Manny Pacquiao. He heard me, he's been watching the stream, look at this. Uppercut, bro, do an uppercut. He kinda missed, but it's alright, Uranus is still dead. Paquito finally making a play right there. And he's proving me wrong. He's definitely redeeming himself after that team fight. Oh man, Paquito, you proving me wrong though. I like it. Yeah, same with last time. You know, I called someone out and they did so much better. And this time around, Paquito's doing the same thing. Ejected on the Jawhead. Esmeralda, that might be a little bit too greedy. Cyclops get ejected right there as well. And this might be too greedy for Aether Explicit this time around. I don't know how I feel about this. Farsa dies, the Ling wants to clean up, the Jawhead goes for another ejector, the Ling is gonna die, but Immortality's still up. The Yuzhong actually almost kills someone, but the sustain just way too much right there. And they want to retreat. It was a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Aether Explicit. The Lord will be up soon. So let's see. The later stages, the late game is right here. It's 14 minutes in. Aether Explicit is supposed to be at quite a disadvantage right now. An advantage, sorry, I mispronounced it. An advantage. Because they have the Ling and the Esme. I just need a little bit more from Paquito, bro. If he does the same thing, even just one small thing, like, how do you say this? Just cancel the Farsa ulti. You're good, bro. You already did your job. As long as you cancel the Farsa ulti, if I'm Paquito. Knock her up, right? You don't need to get some kills for Paquito. Just cancel some ulti, you're good to go. You did your job. But here we go. The Lord will be up sometime soon. The Ling does have the purple buff, and the Lord, there you go. There's the Lord. Pakito face checking by himself, and there we go. That's what. Yo, I swear to God, he hears me. He's watching the stream. He's been making the plays on this later stage of the game. He redeemed himself. Yep, he definitely redeemed himself. Pakito, bro, sorry for roasting you earlier. You're definitely doing good now. Very well played, face checking and knocking up the Farsa, and that's what I'm talking about. Bouncing back from a, oh man, Uranus, I don't think you're gonna be able to do anything here. Winter Truncheon, he grew as a player, but his team didn't grow as a team because his team is about to lose right now. Oh no, Roger, he needs to defend. I don't think he's gonna be able to clear. He's alone. Yeah, that's GG. Well played. Aether Explicit getting the second W, and it's gonna be a sweep. Well played, guys. Congratulations to Aether Explicit, by the way, for receiving $2,000 and 15,000 diamonds. There we go.
Yes, congratulations to AE on winning 3rd place in the first North America Challengers Cup. Wow, what a match. I honestly thought they were going to lose that match, and I honestly thought there was going to be a game number 3. What did you think, Paul?
I thought there was going to be a game number 3, but all of a sudden, it felt like an anime series, bro. Did you see Pakito, bro? Did you see it's like Naruto, you know? He's weak. Like early game, he lets the antagonist win first, and then late game, he's like, yo, I'm the hero. I'm the hero of this team. Pakito showing up in the later stages of the game. Wow.
Yes, I do agree. He did become 0 to hero. Good job to Boss playing Pakito.
But yeah, congratulations to Aether Explicit, by the way. And today is not gonna be the finals, guys. So if you guys are waiting for BTK versus Gosu, unfortunately, it's gonna be tomorrow. So you guys gotta have to wait. I can't wait, but you know, you guys need to wait.
Sorry, just give me a second. We're gonna try to get an interview with AE. Hang on tight, guys. Don't leave, because we're gonna interview them and see how they feel after this win. Just give us a 5-minute break, and then I'll try to get them in VC, and then we'll see what happens. Be right back.
Guys, if you guys have some questions, please comment down below. So I have some questions for someone from AE. All right, someone from AE.
Okay, sounds good. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys, we do have everyone in the VC. Just gonna give them a second, let them calm down a little bit before I unmute myself and let them talk. Hello, hello.
Yo, what up, Pico?
Yo, congratulations to AE.
Yo, thank you, of course.
How do you guys feel like winning the
Fucking
third
amazing,
place
bro.
in the North America Challenge Cup, first
Yeah.
ever?
Feels bad. I played so bad the first two games. I don't know.
No, everybody did.
Nah.
Not gonna lie.
But you know,
Heroes were fun, that is fun. Yeah,
Dude,
I guess.
it's kind of hard to hear you guys. Let me turn up your mic. You're kind of cutting in and out, boss. Let me turn you guys up for a sec.
I will say though, Boss realizes that he played bad like the first few minutes or like the first two games, but that's a good thing, you know. That's a good thing to realize. But he proved himself on the last couple minutes. He played really well, a good paquito on the last couple seconds.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree. He did show up in the last few minutes, and you know what? As long as doesn't matter if you played bad or not. Like, as long as you guys won, you guys found a way to win this game, and then you guys won both matches, and you guys came in third place.
Yeah, I mean, we expect to be late game. We expect that our draft is toward the late game, so we know that if we keep scaling like that, I think we should be able to up the win that game for sure.
Okay, okay. So whose idea was it to draft?
Mainly me.
Mainly you?
Also Mark.
And whose idea was to draft Cyclops? Because that's the first time we've seen Cyclops
I-
out of
I-
24
you know what, this is
out of
what
24
happens.
matches.
You So this is what happens. He ran out of like mid support, right? So like we just like randomly pick Cyclops, so he has nothing to use. Like just pick Cyclops, just go for it, you know.
Because
Okay.
I
And we
see
did.
The enemy have a lot of like non-CC heroes, so we can just put up Cyclops. Yeah,
Okay,
should be really nice pick there.
it worked out for you guys. That's really good. That's really good. Their voice is low. I did turn them up, guys. So this is a question for Riles. So Riles,
Yeah.
in the first match, how did you feel when Basha took your red buff or your orange buff? Sorry.
Wait, he actually did. I didn't realize he took it, dude. No cap. I didn't see it, bro.
Yeah, you went
Oh,
straight to
shit.
your orange buff right away and took it.
Wait, the second buff or the first one?
The first one, right away. He went straight to your buff.
Oh, the enemy side. I didn't fucking see it. You know what I said? I told Regret to check it out, and then it's like, no, you're fine, you're fine. And then I was like, I'm gonna take my red now. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo,
Everyone's just fine.
chill.
Yo.
Let's try to avoid swearing.
My bad. Like you say, what
But
the fuck?
for the second game though, you did realize that your blue buff got stolen, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
there
I
you go.
did it.
At least he knows that one. At least he knows that
No,
one.
The blue buff's more important for Lig, right? That's why.
For real.
But yeah, shout out to the Nightclub. They did really, well job, and it's a really top match for us for sure.
And yeah, of course, I want to say thank you to Pika guys for making this happen. You know.
You're
And
welcome.
of course,
you're
all
welcome.
the A supporters who came in. Thank you guys so much, dude.
Hey, what?
Not just A, but BTK, Gosu fans out there. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Paulo, do you have any questions for them?
I think I have one question since this is the first tournament that major tournament that Moonton is sponsoring for our region, for NA region, right? So what's your plan for you guys in the future? Like what's AE planning? Do you guys expect more tournaments? Are you guys still gonna join the tournaments if Moonton hosts some more tournaments coming up?
Yeah, definitely for sure. I think I had a talk with Mark and Yawi, yeah, which is our tank. So we were planning to join MPL soon. I was actually talking about reaching out you, Paulo Expert. You're the coach of the Sunspark, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could, I could join and kind of like that. If I have opportunity though, so that'd be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. That's good to hear.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm
But yeah.
thinking if Moonton actually hosting more like MPL kind of tournaments, I think more people will stay in ML before people switching to Warrior, I guess.
Yes, I do agree. This tournament came like made a lot of people come back and grind a little bit before even Wild Rift came out, which is a good thing. So hopefully they could see this and hear that we're talking right now, and that they host more tournaments in the future as like
Yeah.
an MPL style.
Yeah. I'm actually having fun right now. Like, I mean, this like the most fun we're having like the last like year or so.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of tournament in NA, so I think if there tournament or Moonton sponsor more tournaments, I think people will more will stay in ML for sure.
Yes, I do agree. I do agree. Hopefully they see us right now. They're listening to us, and they host more tournaments in North America.
Please, Moonton, please.
Please, Hey, come back stronger next time. We're gonna aim for the first one next time.
Yes, I do agree. And I have one last question for you guys. And
Yes,
I want your honest opinion. Don't want you to be biased or nothing. But who are you guys going for tomorrow's match?
Oh man, why you gotta do it like that, bro? Why you
not,
gotta do it like that?
not to be biased though, but like it's
No,
actually.
I gotta tell you this, okay? We want to lose to champion. We don't want to lose to second place.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
So who would that be? I mean, I didn't watch the matches yesterday, so I actually don't know who it is.
So I don't know. I'm
You
not
gotta
trying to be
figure out
biased
yourself,
though, but
Paul.
I'm not one-sided.
I'm not going
But
to
like,
say anything. You have to figure out yourself.
I mean, both of them are a really good squad, by the way. They have really good players, though. Yeah, I mean. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow, guys. We'll see.
Wise choice.
Yes, it's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be really good. Make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow, because I'm not sure the time yet, but it's for sure gonna be tomorrow. BTK versus Gosu, best out of 5, guys. Anything you guys want to say to the viewers, to the fans before?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you
Alright,
for all the viewers. Thank you for all the AE fans. Also, thank you for Pika and all the mods, helping you out as well. And thank you, Moonton, for sponsoring like a really big tournament like this. And hopefully, Moonton will sponsor more tournament like this. And yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Yes, sir.
I do agree.
Looking forward that to happen.
Riles, anything you want to say?
I mean, he has said it, He stole my words. What can I say?
Took your words away from your mouth from you?
What'd you say?
He took the words out of your mouth?
He did. I mean, that's what I said earlier, though.
Yeah, I do agree. Boss, anything
yeah.
you would like to say?
Mm.
If Boss is
He's
still
muted
here.
right now. He's muted right now.
It's muted.
Maybe he's a little bit shy, who knows. But anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate the time to do this interview. Congratulations once again, and hopefully Muton hosts another tournament and we get to see you guys next time better and stronger.
Okay, see ya.
All right, thank you very much,
Alright,
Rico.
see ya.
Yeah.
And again, a huge shout out for Paulo for casting today. Thank you, Paulo, very much. And if you guys haven't, make sure you guys check his YouTube channel, Paulo Expert. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button on his channel. And we'll see him tomorrow. Caster will be Paulo. So that's something to be excited about as well, because we all know that you guys missed Paulo yesterday.
Yep, definitely looking forward to casting again tomorrow. I mean, my vocal cords are about to give up, but just for BTK and Gosu, I'm willing to go through anything to cast that game. So it's an honor for me to cast such a series.
Yes.
So really looking forward to tomorrow. So hopefully I see you guys again tomorrow. For all the viewers that are watching right now, make sure to tune in, have your notification bell on Pika's channel, subscribe, like the video, all that good stuff. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Paulo. Thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow. And guys, so tomorrow is BTK once again. BTK versus Gosu. It'll be best out of 5. Time is to be announced later on tonight. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, and make sure you guys are checking my community post. And also, you guys can also check it by joining my Discord server. And I keep like updates about the tournament on there when I make announcements. So you guys can also go there as well. And also, I do have to do another 10 skin giveaway to 10 different people. So I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes, right? Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, because if you guys are not, and I check, then you guys are not getting a skin. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, and I'm gonna give you an example how I want it to be typed out. So I'm just gonna give a few minutes. Make sure you guys are subscribed, make sure you guys have your game ID ready, your server number, and the skin that you want, the name of the skin that you guys want. Yeah, skin giveaway, guys. Skin giveaway. Something to be excited about too. I was supposed to be, yeah, 10 skins per stream. I was supposed to be doing it since day 1, but they didn't tell me till day 2. And then day 2, I kind of forgot. Kind of blame my mods. So if my mods are watching, I blame all you guys. I'm just kidding. Love you guys all. Okay, guys, to join the giveaway, guys, anybody could join this. Anybody that's watching this, anyone could join this giveaway. You guys have to give me your game ID. So give me your game ID, the server number, and also the skin that you guys want. And I'll put an example in the chat right now. So that's an example how I want it. I'll pin it as well. Hopefully, give me a second. I'll pin it as well. So I'll pin that as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. And on this video, on this stream, comment down below your stream ID, your game ID, the game server number, and the skin that you want. Not in the chat, guys. Not in the chat. In the comments. In the comments. So then I'm just gonna pick the first 10 that I see, and then that's it. Not in the chat, guys. Not in the chat. I know you guys all want a skin and all, but I'm doing it a little bit different today, so it'll be quicker. Oh, now I see the chat. Holy cow! Now I see the chat blowing up. Not in the chat, guys. In the comments, please and thank you. And then the first 10 that I see are the 10 winners. I'll send that to Moonton, and then Moonton's gonna send the skin. It's not gonna come from my account. It's coming from Moonton. So Moonton's gonna send the skin, guys. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone that helped me host this tournament, making this all happen. The finals, once again, the final is tomorrow. BTK versus Gosu, the grand finals.